He even looked at me at one point in time of us talking, and he said, "I'm psycho." And I laughed and I said, "I don't like crazy people." And it's like, I felt weird when he said it. He not playing. He like, his face changes. He's like, "But I'm not gonna be crazy to you." Bitch, if you're crazy, you're a crazy bitch. It don't have nothing to do with me being me. It's you. You're gonna be crazy because you're crazy. He comes to my window. I get this weird ass feeling. 3 big ass crows fly on top of the house behind him. Crows can mean death or transformation or a sign of protection or all 3, right? Another thing, when I was looking at him, I said he looked like he unalive people. On my mama. I said he looked like he unalive people. And then he tell me this shit in my face. So this is my spiritual gift showing me shit. Because I'm thinking it and it's coming out, right? When I say his face froze, it's like, how the fuck did you know that? Like, it was so scary.
Welcome back to another episode of Clocked Out Conversations. I'm your host, Fahim, and today we got some more TikTok content. Storytime. So apparently this is a story time about a sister who went on a date with a Mason, and she's talking about how it turned out in the end. So I'm not here to waste your time. Like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more, and let's get into it.
Story time on how I met a Mason. Whew, I'm scared telling this. So he like, "Yeah, I believe in God, whatever." I'm like, okay. So I continue, like, we just talking, having a little small talk, talking about other shit. We talked about a lot of different things, whatever. So I'm like, okay, I know what that mean. So then he goes on to tell me about how he don't like when a motherfucker be getting drunk. This come up to a conversation. He don't like how if a girl getting too drunk, it's embarrassing. And then he goes on to tell me how he like, this is his words. He said, "I made a bitch sit in the corner for 5 hours for getting drunk around me." Mind you, I'm young, bitch, but I ain't dumb. You cannot make no grown-ass woman sit in the motherfucking corner. So, bitch, who beat on bitches? That's what you saying. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, and then he said it was when she was sober the next day after she woke up. Motherfuckers don't know. A person like me, I'm very observant. So when you talk too much, I'm reading between the lines. Especially when being gifted, energy surfaces. So once you start talking words like energy, I'm picking up on shit. You feel me? That's what his Mason ass didn't know. Whatever. So, and also I'm spiritual. I'm connected to God. So it's hard to get people that's connected to God. So I'm immediately just like, oh, okay. Mind you, I don't care who you are. You can be whoever you want to be. That has nothing to do with me. I'm on my own spiritual journey. I'm not going to judge you, but I don't want that in my life. That's it. Nothing to it. You can be who you want to be. You can do what you want to do. You can't do it with me. That's it. So,
You see, I hate how in this generation we think that judging is bad. I view it as judging being good and having good character discernment in terms of who you want to be around and who you don't want to be around. To be frank, you get judged in literally every aspect of life. In order to get a good car, a good payment, good housing and whatnot, you got to have good credit. That's judging you. When you go throughout school and you are taking tests, they're judging you. When you were applying to go into college and you were getting denied, they were judging you. And accepted, they were judging you. You know, if you've ever been in a competition in sports, first place, second place, third place, they're judging you. So they're judging you in every aspect of life. But yet when it comes to personal relationships, we're supposed to act as if we don't judge. Come on now. Judging is good because it enables you to discern who you should be around and who you shouldn't be around, and who in general is good for you, your life, and your development. Let's keep going.
peep that. I'm like, okay. Boom. I'm sitting there. He like, "I got a lizard in my car." Mind you, another thing that was so odd about him was the look in his fucking eyes. So weird. As we there, he kept changing like personalities and faces. I noticed that about him. The old me wouldn't have caught on because I'm traumatized. What the fuck? I couldn't tell. My mom was like that. But I began to catch on to this shit. Like, I watched him switch personalities in my face. Weird. You can feel the energy also. You can feel this shit. Very weird, very eerie, very skin crawling. Like, and I felt weird. He even looked at me at one point in time of us talking, and he said, "I'm psycho." And I laughed and I said, "I don't like crazy people." And it's like, I felt weird when he said it. He not playing. He like, his face changes. He's like, "But I'm not going to be crazy to you." Bitch, if you're crazy, you're a crazy bitch. It don't have nothing to do with me being me. It's you. You're going to be crazy because you're crazy. Mind you, it's like when he started talking to me off rip of him cleaning my car and stuff, it's almost like he was trying to I ain't gonna say making alignments. What's that word called? Solidify us, like continue talking. You see what I'm saying? That's what it gave, because it was already so many ideas into play and so many things he wanted to solidify right then and there with me and him, and I didn't even know his ass. I never looked at it as nothing else but this man washing my motherfucking car. Like, what the fuck? Men for you. So anyway, like I said, he had a lizard, so he bring the lizard in my car. The lizard creeped me the fuck out. I am not scared of reptiles. I didn't have reptiles. I like shit like that. I don't really like snakes and shit, but like it was a fucking lizard. You feel me? It was some type of lizard. I'm not scared of lizards.
Did we skip a few steps? Where did this lizard come from? And why is he in your car with it? Come on now. Where's this lizard coming from? Let's keep going.
He brings the lizard in my car, and the shit creeped me the fuck out. It was so creepy. It was creepy as fuck. I don't know why. It was just creepy. It was eerie. The fucking lizard made my skin crawl, and the lizard kept staring at me. Just staring. Like, it was so fucking creepy. I'm telling him, I'm like, can you get that shit out of my car? Because I did want to see the lizard. I like stuff like that. But that shit creeped me the fuck out. So then he gets the lizard out the car, and he come back to the car. By this point, I'm getting weirded out. So I like getting ready to go. You done cleaning the car, it's time to go, whatever. So he comes to my window. One last time to get clarification on what's going on. He comes to my window. I get this weird ass feeling. 3 big ass crows fly on top of the house behind him. Crows what the fuck? Crows can mean death or transformation or a sign of protection or all 3, right? Very spiritual being, very spiritual person, right? Another thing I want to mention, we was in a car and he was like, oh my God, I forgot a part. I forgot this part. I skipped the part, y'all. I'm like fast forwarding the story so it's not long. But we were in the car and he was like, what do you do for work? And I was like, I sell drugs. I was just playing though. I'm trying to see what type of person he is. I'm just being funny. He like, oh, for real? Because I know somebody that could put you on to some more money with that, basically. And I'm like, yeah, but I'm just playing. I'm fishing for information, really, right? So I'm like, no, I'm just playing. He like, oh, okay. He like, because if you for real, I even got a man that puts you on heads and that'll pay you for it. Another thing, when I was looking at him, I said he looked like he unalive people. Oh, my mama. I said he looked like he unalive people. And then he tell me this shit in my face. So this is my spiritual gift showing me shit. Because I'm thinking it and it's coming out, right? So once he said that, that's why I was ready to go. I forgot to tell y'all that. Andrew, I'm protected. I know this. But it was just so eerie being with him. Something was so off about him. You feel me? So fast forward back to when I seen the 3 crows come on top of the house. I see the 3 crows come on the house and I get like, you ever feel like something's saying like pay attention? It was like that. So we standing there and he talks to me. I'm like, yeah, I'm finna go. He like, okay, well, just take my number. I did not want to give that man my fucking number, but I just gave it to him because I was already creeped the fuck out. And I'm like, if that's gonna make him feel better, bitch, I don't know.
Man, I'm not trying to hear that. You gave him that number because you wanted him or you liked him or something. Or you were intrigued. Let me put it that way. I don't want to make it seem as if she just wanted to be around a murderer. But you did that because you were intrigued. Let's be real. Sisters, y'all give out fake numbers all the time. Y'all hand out Instagrams instead all the time. Let's not play these games. You knew what you were doing when you hand that man your number. Come on now. Let's keep on going.
So, the crows come. And you know me being me. Not scared. I don't know. I'm weirded out though. I'm like, you be with them Masons? Just throwing it around, bitch. I don't know anything about a motherfucking Mason, but it was something so motherfucking weird. I'm going to show y'all what he did. If I'm lying, he made that exact face. And then he went like this. And he said, what? He said, Masons. He said, I'll be with the Illuminati before I'll be with some Masons. They're over the Masons. They're over everything. They're higher than that. And he did the personality switch again. Scary as fuck. Now, this is when I was scared. Now, fuck everything else. At that point, I was actually scared. Like, what the fuck? When I say his face froze, it's like, how the fuck did you know that? Like, it was so scary. So he was like, nah. He's like, I don't be with them. He's like, you know them or something? He just started getting defensive. And I'm like, I'm like, I'm just asking. I am, shit. So then he goes on to say to me, he like, do you know what an Eastern Star is? I'm like, no. I think he was trying to see how much information I knew about it. He was trying to fill me out. I didn't know what it was. So I went home and did my research. That's the people that be with the motherfucking Masons. So you is them. You be with their ass. Bitch, I don't even know what that is. But yes, y'all, them was the hints from him talking about he knows somebody that unalive people for money. He would be with the Illuminati. He believe in God, but he insinuated that he don't believe in God. And he made the face when I asked him about the Mason. It was so fucking creepy when I went home. I didn't even want to sit in the dark when nighttime came. I was creeped the fuck out. And then when I got home, he sent me a paragraph talking about how beautiful he thought I was and how he wanted to talk to me. Bitch, you don't even know me. Calm down. Like, what the fuck? It's like fishing. Then he creeped me out because when we was in the car and he told me about the hitman stuff, he was like, well, you seem very spiritual. Like, you're not really into that. It creeped me out because I am gifted, y'all. And you could tell the way that he was handling me, it was like a taught behavior. And when I say this, hear me out. When I say taught behavior, it's like somebody taught him how to pick up things in a person, how to watch a person's, how can I explain it? How to, like, pick up on traits of people really quickly.
What she's referring to is exactly what I've been referring to in all of my videos, having good character discernment. And what she's saying is a lot of guys, in particular him, she thought or assumed that he would lack that because men are typically lacking in social skills. Women typically lack in terms of physical capacity relative to one another, of course. Let's keep going.
Because it came to me in that moment. That's what was going on. So it creeped me out. Like, why would you say that? You know, men don't know shit like that. You feel me? But it was a taught behavior. It was picked up right then and there. The scariest thing ever, y'all. I ran into a motherfucking Mason in Houston, Texas. So I'm telling somebody else this story who from out here. And they was like, what area was you in? I was like, Cypress. He said that's where that little gathering building is. What? Scary as fuck. When I went home, I started praying. I do not play that. I blocked the fuck out of that man. He was creepy as fuck. Looked off. If you ask me, I don't even think his soul was in his body. Because he was so creepy. Like, it wasn't even like, he was cool as hell. That's how he was talking. He did not look like the shit he was saying. Like, he didn't even seem like, if you ask me, I would have thought he was autistic or something. No shade. But when he opened his mouth, it wasn't that.
So, what do you guys think about this story time? I think that the sister did her due diligence in terms of blocking him. If she figured that he was a creep, it's good that she no longer associates with the man, especially considering he was alluding to him being a murderous individual. But yeah, I mean, what do you guys think? Do you guys think she did a good job? I actually think that she should not have given her number to him. You know, many girls do that all the time when they just give out fake numbers. Just do that. Frankly, if you think that he's a creep, you know, don't entertain him in any capacity. Wound up in a situation you do not want to be in. But what do you guys think? Do you guys agree with me that she should not have given her number to him? Or if she did, given him a fake number so that she didn't have to entertain him any longer? Or do you think that she should have, for some reason, entertained him even more and possibly ended up in a precarious situation? Thank you for tuning into this Clocked Out Conversation. Like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.